Hello, my people. Thank you so much for joining me in this live section. So, a big congratulations to indigenous people of Biafra for creating their own embassy in Germany. Like they had to even create their own embassy in Germany, and it was a good progress because finally all the people, the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, is going to be shamed during this period. Yes, they are going to be shamed because finally they have gotten their own Biafra embassy in Germany. I want you guys to actually watch what really happened in Germany today. But before that, we'll be looking at two things that is happening in Nigeria currently. The first one is that I'll be showing you guys like what really happened in Biafra, what really happened in Germany, the way they opened the Biafra embassy in Germany today, as well as what happened in Benue State today concerning the people that were acquired in Benue State. So, guys, before that, let us actually take a look at what really happened in Germany today. It was a very big thing because definitely the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu has now been shamed. Then after watching this video of what really happened in Germany, we'll be talking about what happened in Benue State today. It was a tragic thing. So guys, actually take a look at what really is going on in Germany, what really went on in Germany. Take a look at this video, guys, and I'll be right back.
This is IPOB headquarters. I want to show you around. As you can see, we are here today. I want to show you how inside they look like. We don't hide ourselves. We are IPOB. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. As you can see, a lot of horrible pictures, a lot of horrible memories, what our forefathers passed through. As you can see, this is how the inside looks like of Hamadike 1 of Biafra. We are blessed now. Mazi Chikedozen Ojuku, Ogmego Ojuku. This is how it looks like. The main office is locked. This is just where you can view your eye. So, as you can see, we are opening 247. You can see, as you can see, all here Biafra,
so because, pardon me, those who will not understand the Igbo language, but I'm going to be very brief. As in I need the local nobodo, the Dutch and our Dutchland. Only him can see. Ndi chi ala Dutchland. Umu Biafra Biareba Nudo. I be Nudo Makana. Ihe me na iji gbakọ here tata bụ ka anyị wee mepee isi obi IPOB family n'ebe n'ụwa so. And I ji wee sị ka anyị mepee ya bụ ka unu bụ ndị nwe ana ka unu sorokwa wee na-achụrụ anyị ihe anyị ji mechaa wee bịa n'ụbọchị ana m akpọku ndị niile bụ ndị ichie ala Igbo bụ ndị ichie ala Biafra bụ ndị si anyị bịaba njem a because ha si anyị bịaba and anyị bịa bata n'udo. Ana m akpọku unu mmụọ ndị nna anyị anyị na-emepe isi obi a. Ihe anyị ga-emepe ya bụ ka ọ bụrụ ebe ụwa niile ga-eji wee na-asị ha chọọ ịfụ maọbụ inwe mmekọrịta na IPOB amara ebe ha ga-achọ anyị wee bịa, mara ebe ha ga-edela anyị edemede, mara ebe ha ga-akpọ anyị na okwu igwe. Ana m asị ndị ichie biko unu makwa n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ na be anyị bụ ala Biafra. Anyị gbakọbara maka na oge erugo mgbe anyị ga-eji wee laghachi bụ ala ahụ mụrụ anyị. Asị nke unu kwara anyị ụzọ n'Eke, kwara anyị ụzọ n'Orie, kwara anyị ụzọ n'Afọ, kwara anyị ụzọ. Enwere onye anyị na-achụ, enwerekwana anyị na-achọ ka anyị nara ihe nke ya. Ihe anyị na-achọ ka anyị were obi ike bụ oke anyị ala anyị ala nna 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 anyị ya mere ana m asị onye si na ala Biafra agaghị adị ya bụrụ ọkụkọ ụzọ lakpuo ụra onye si na ala Biafra na Igbo agaghị enwere onwe ya asị ya were anya chere mmiri mmiri enweghị iro ana m asị ụnụ ṅụrụ mmiri ichi ala obodo dọchị a na-akpọ Dutchland ka akpịrị ghara ịkpọ ụlọ nkụ ndị ichie anyị bụ mmụọ ndị nna 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 anyị ha na-eke ka m na-atụrụ unu mmiri ana m atụrụ unu mmiri n'Orie ana m atụrụ unu mmiri n'Afọ ana m atụrụ unu mmiri na Nkwọ ọ ga-adịrị Igbo mma ihe anyị ji maka abịa anyị ga-enweta ọ na-aha Chukwu okike abịa ma o kekere n'igwe n'ụwa anyị ka m gọrọ wee sị ka m gọrọ ka o ree na-eke gere n'Orie ree na Afọ rewe na Nkwọ n'aha ndị elu n'aha ndị a n'aha ndị mmiri I'm opening this door with all the progress. When we walk in peace and progress and success. Biafra! Biafra! One family! One family! Because I got by the same time. Because I got by the same time. Where is the
But the open Abawa, on your moon and check or the come around. Then that's why I'm mixing.
Good job.
We can't wait. We can't wait. We can't. Oh, Nika tata ko siya na na eh. Siya na na. Naka.
This one, no, or sospetta. No, I don't understand the movement. How be this one? You know I talk.
This one, sir. You know this one? You know this one?
Of Gure. I don't understand. I don't like the movement.
Wait, leave that. I don't want to move me since when I had to. I don't want to move.
What suspect on that?
You talk to Collins. You talk to Collins.
I feel like in Germany.
I say we complain to them the situation. You know, as they take certain straight here. For me, I don't need to.
Okay. What are you doing here?
I don't live
Go back.
I don't live
Go back. Who invites you? Just the place. Me not even see you, sir. Me just.
I should oh my God.
Me, I dey call for you.
Stop on here.
I dey call for you. No worry. No
You
worry.
don't give me invitation, right? Because I don't give me invitation.
Outside.
Not this one.
Yesterday I show now. You don't believe me. You don't forget where I be. The only Odidigbo. The Odidigbo.
I believe that.
Of course, this is the way it's happening here today. This is the way it's happening here, and this is Nwada Karumonde. She's here with us. She's here with us, and this is where the way it looks outside here at the reception. Mado Karupura here on the what is today's date actually? The 14th of what do you call it? 14th of June 2025. This is live from Bremen in Germany, and we are reaching you from here. Mado Kanku here. I didn't expect this kind of turnout, and you know, this is the way it looks here. People are still arriving, and the head office have been officially inaugurated and opened by the head OD himself. So more people are coming. So it's on to here everywhere. So this is the way it looks here in Bremen in Germany. My goodness me, Marukanku, Manime Hall, Maganeke, go the put outside here. So I asked him come with that room and bread the wash in to here. Live from Bremen in Germany. We are reaching you from here. My name is Besma Zazayoba. This new office because I know accused Nnamdi Kanu overthrow Makande. When you kick out in a juvie, Kawaran Dine Kanye Maka, he had the map office here. One of the reasons he map here, and then correspondence na the old one on a Herichi, or this kind of Mehumas, or this kind of Mezi, a whole mighty IPOB. The world will be sending messages, communicating, sending letters, and it's not getting to the leadership. It makes us look like we are doing a childish stuff and fraud. In when you kick out of Mabuko Makandine Kanye here.
Well, my deputy. Guys, one okay with Bokoya. So no but in Eba. In the Kwa Yiga Hona Biafra and Sabako Leba. Did you go see the high name here more? Yeah. And the old will be Kaija Mayor. Here you walk Eba, Bukai office over I can headquarters. Yeah. Worldwide headquarters. Now Bremen, Germany. Kaime Peremepen Langenfeld some years ago. All the moribund, moribund, or the whole fit for purpose for the fact that I will have access to the office both to go in or to receive correspondence. So based on the stage I'm on at the struggle, correspondence is very important.
That's right.
I need a letter to government or when they are seek asylum. I need a letter, and letter open I need a good letter heading I address I will headquarters I most of the time hanya response ayaga henwetia then ndo obodo no n'ime ha Germany ha dere aya akwọ ayana henwetia mgbe Kanu ntakpọpụrụ I court na Germany ebe a ndị court dere aya akwọ na agbara aya akwọ anyị enwetara the letter after some time ha si n'ikpe ama na anyị mere ha ihe na court contempt of court na anyị mere ha ignore we defy them n'ikpe mara anyị so mgbe anyị nwetachiri letter after ikpe machara anyị ka a bịara send anyị letter a wee jekwuru onye ekwu ikpe si ya na anyị enwetakwa letter na bụrụ na anyị achọghị ịza ajụjụ so wee bidokwa okwu n'isi so enwere reasons dị iche iche mere anyị ji si ka anyị mepee a new office ga-adị functional ebe anyị ga-enwe access ebe anyị ga-enwe office ebe people ga-abịa anyị na ha kpaa nkata ihe gbasara nwere onwe Biafra anyị na-enwe a lot of people nwere interest n'ihe anyị na-eme mana enweghị ebe anyị na-communicate both by letter or by telephone
or this is called internet
scam ka anyị na-eme so anyị chọrọ igosi ndị ụwa na ọ bụghị scam ka anyị na-eme our office awụghị scam especially
Germany, the government of Germany, and the police of Germany, scam. The office and the to be more functional, to be more transparent, to be more present. Now, over there, they represent the whole world. So I had to be attacked. Now, and what so bad, I can go near to Nnamdi Kanu.
Of course.
29 about Kopata and H. Macroya Kano Banana H. Since age there, to go and lose on Alcohol. Oh, can I be a friend on an IPOB? Okuji ho in Hanem. I check happy, honey legate at us.
Of course.
So, Oga Bara Euro, now Bronian die, or take over, and one another position. They were no much in it.
Thank you so much. That's our European rep. They are talking to us, trying to explain things to the public in case people are wondering, because there's a kind of rumors going around that IPOB is opening a new office to hijack the movement, that some leadership want to create fashion. So our European rep tried to explain that because this happened within his jurisdiction, and he has explained that my name remains Mazazayo, but this is the way it's happening here. The office has been officially opened, and we are in the reception. A lot of people are here. People are both upstairs. We'll be going inside the hall now in a few minutes, but we are waiting for HOD to come down here. Mazoloka, Ebala no kwete, Ebala ni hu akwụkwọ taa nwere ihe na-agwa ndị ụwa ka ọ no ewuzo ke so chekwe ye rara nnu ngwa kwere ụmụ Chineke
ụmụ Chineke udodoro unu chalile
isi tili ya kwa ahụ ya na ọkụ ịmara kwa ka o si na ha ndewo
maazị ofu ihe nwere ike ịgba ụmụnna ya onye jisi ike ruo ala eze ife na-achụ ụja ahụ ya hapụsị ịchụ ya ọ mgbe ịchụpụtara ya hela achụ ndị ego itinye na akpa gị wee zuru ike.
Of course.
Ghọtago ejidere onye ndu anyị mana anyị nwanne ya o mego ka anyị ghọta ife dị na ghọtago there's nothing Nigeria government can do for us to withdraw. No retreat, no surrender, or to get what we want.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Biafrans.
So, my people, you guys have listened to what really happened in Germany today. Like they always say, no retreat, no surrender. The fact that their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has been detained by the DSS, it doesn't mean that they are backing down. You guys saw the way they were talking, the boldness in them. They haven't had to open their own embassy in Germany because, according to them, there are a lot of people who are in Germany that want to participate, or they don't have a place where they can do meeting, so they decided to get a place in Germany where they can be having their meeting and discussing any related thing concerning IPOB and Biafra. You guys listen to them. No retreat, no surrender. Even if our leader is detained, it doesn't stop us. It doesn't stop us from doing what we are supposed to do. We are Biafrans, if according to what the man said. Now, guys, let us actually take a look at the next thing I told you guys we'll be talking about today. The killings that happened in Benue State not just long ago. It says that IDP soldiers among over 200 killed in fresh Benue attack. This is just happening some hours ago. It said about 200 people, including internally displaced persons, IDPs, and 5 security personnel, women, children, and community members were killed in a fresh coordinated attack by suspected herdsmen communities in Guma local government area of Benue State. The assailant struck late on Friday night, according to the residents, who said they have received advance warnings of impending attacks by marauding fighters. They said eyewitnesses said that the attackers stormed Yelewata from both the eastern and western flanks, overpowering police and youth defenders before unleashing violence on defenseless IDPs in market stores and nearby homes. Several houses and market stores were set ablaze after being dosed with petrol. Many victims, some described as toddlers, were reportedly slaughtered like animals. Another group of attacks was said to have descended on Daudu, although youths and security personnel mounted a fierce resistance. At least 5 officers, including policemen and soldiers, were confirmed killed. Mr. Matthew, as the community leader and former acting chairman of the Benue State Universal Basic Education Board, who spoke emotionally, described the incident as a dark day for the local population. He said it began around 11 p.m. when they emerged from the western side, opening fire. Our youth and police resisted. Then another group attacked them from the east and overwhelmed them. The killed people set stores ablaze with petrol and burnt home. Displaced individuals from Branch Udi and surrounding villages were inside those stores. Shockingly, none of the soldiers intervened to protect them. This is so sad. We've recorded over 200 fatalities. Families of 12, 15 people, including husbands and wife and children, have all been consumed by fire. About 46 wounded were taken to hospital. So far, 20 have died. Now, Mining said the operation appeared premeditated and well coordinated. He added, we had pyro alerts from Nasarawa State regarding attacks on Yelewata, Yobo and Daudu. This was carried out simultaneously. Daudu defenders managed to repair the head, but 5 soldiers and police personnel died. One was a captain. We understood that over 300 assailants had camped near Daudu. The assailants seek to seize land on Yelewata's east side. Fulanese have occupied farmland and are refusing entry to others. That coordinated from east and west was deliberate. They further said that the community briefly considered moving corpses to the main road in protest, but abandoned the plan after recalling past incidents that resulted in additional fatalities. President of the Association of United Farmers Benue Valley, Chief Dinis, accused Lakora bandits and headers of the Canal Age. His words, he said, reports indicate over 62 IDPs and farmers were killed in Yalawata. Several homes and shops were burnt. As I speak, about 85% of victims are IDPs who fled from places such as Giza, now hospitalized or missing. These IDPs are still farmers at heart, even when displaced. Terror found them. This is a terrifying escalation. Special advisor to the Benue State Governor on Internal Security, Chief Joseph Ha, confirmed the dual attack. He said, I cannot give exact number yet. I was not on ground, but 2 separate incidents happened yesterday in Dauda and Yelewata. A military source speaking anonymously confirmed that 2 soldiers died. We lost 2 military personnel in that attack. He said, meanwhile, the Benue State Police Command, in a statement by DSP Udeme Edet, acknowledged the incident, stating that tactical teams responded swiftly, engaged the assailants, and repelled the attack. The statement read, some attackers were killed. It is with deep regret that we confine civilian deaths and injuries. We are actively pursuing the attackers and will continue efforts to protect the public. Recurring attack. Benue State has been in a flashpoint for violent clashes between herdsmen and farming communities. Over the last decade, hundreds of lives have been lost to such attacks, especially in local government areas like Guma, Logo, and Agatu. The violence, often attributed to disputes over land and grazing routes, has led to mass displacement, with many residents forced into IDP camps across the state. Despite repeated calls for federal intervention and several military operations in the area, attacks have persisted, fueling a humanitarian crisis and widespread insecurity. Like, this is a whole lot. Like, this was happening in Benue State not long ago, and I'll tell you guys, this is terrible, because people lost their life, little children were born. Is a sad thing. I don't know if you guys know this activist, Very Dark Man, the popular activist. He went to Benue State to see what was going on there, and this is a clash between Fulani herders and in Benue State and farmers. This is a clash between them. Now I keep asking myself, what is the issue that is going on between those people, because Benue State have been in siege. Just last week in Benue State, not long ago, they attacked 128 people in Benue State. Now, today, we are hearing 200 people were killed in Benue State. The insecurity is getting too much. You see, the reason why everything Nnamdi Kanu has been saying is not coming to pass. All the things he has been saying, they're not seeing how evil these Fulani headers are. They're not seeing their plan and mission. Like, the purpose of these people, what these people want to do is to let them occupy Nigeria, let them take over their community. That is what they want to do. These Fulani headers, they want to occupy Nigeria as well as collect people's community, and this is totally bad. Now you guys are beginning to understand everything that Nnamdi Kanu has been saying about Fulani herders. I remember when Nnamdi Kanu was in court, I think day before yesterday, they asked the DSS witness, who do you think Nnamdi Kanu is, and what do you really think is the work of the Eastern Security Network? He said that their work is that they are always attacking security agents like Fulani herders, and people started laughing in court. What type of security agents is he saying that Fulani herders are? Fulani herders are people who are sent to destroy lives and properties. They are never any security agents. And now you can see what is going on. This is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is attacking them every day, every night. He's saying Fulani herders, they want to occupy Nigeria, they want to take over Nigeria, but people turn deaf ears. He went as well as saying, don't accommodate a Fulani man. That's why you see there's nothing. When people are saying one Nigeria, it's just as if they don't know what they're saying. How can you be saying one Nigeria and all these things are happening? See this tragic incident that is happening in Benue State. It's a pity. Little children were burnt. Little children were burnt alive. Like, it is terrible. They burnt people's houses, they burnt people's shop, like they burnt people in their houses. A particular man in Benue State was crying, saying he has lost his family. All his family is gone because of these Fulani herders. Like, is this what we're going to keep? Are we going to keep folding our arms and watch these people buy all of us? Anyone today that is not saying supporting Nnamdi Kanu, that person is an enemy to himself. You're not an enemy, you're an enemy to yourself, because if you're not saying, supporting what Nnamdi Kanu is saying about these Fulani herders, as well as this cold country, Nigeria, then you're an enemy to yourself. You're an enemy to yourself. Everything that Nnamdi Kanu is saying is coming. You see the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the Igbos. You see the reason, because of this thing. Imagine Fulani people invading your own privacy and buying your people, a community that is not their own. It is not their community. So why are they coming into people's community to buy them like chicken? This is terrible. This is really terrible. And it's a sad experience that when I was watching the video, it just so emotional. Even when the Benue young man was crying, saying he lost all his family. He lost all his family. This is terrible. These people don't have conscience. They don't have heart. So why are we going to be saying that they are our brother? How are we going to be saying that the people who don't have heart that buy our brothers and sisters? So guys, when Nnamdi Kanu was telling them all these things, all this about Fulani herders, never you accommodate a Fulani man. They were enemies. These people are being sent, to take over Nigeria. But many people didn't listen. We even heard rumors of when they are saying that some of our governors started selling land to them, started selling and collecting money from them for them to enter a particular community, which is so bad. And this was, if you guys used to listen to Nnamdi Kanu, he warned us about it. He warned us about Fulani terrorists. Guys, take a look at this video and I'll be right back. Where Nnamdi Kanu was saying, warning many Nigerians, warning us, never accommodate a Fulani man. Now, this is what's happening in Benin State. Benin people are now in serious siege. If this Fulani herders, if it is not what they want, then why are they burning people's houses? It shows that they want war. Guys, take a look at this video and I'll be right back.
Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? It's not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They say they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you who have had your breakfast this morning. Please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is the same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you embrace this mess. You are in one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. People are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you are hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army Mihetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. Why can't you do the same thing? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to place. All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people from the zoo, I'm ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You people are hopeless, completely hopeless. One day I want idiot to come and say, we are intellectuals. And you're moving cattle from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. You are in the 21st century, you are moving cattle, driving cattle, Nama, from over 3.
So, guys, you guys have listened to what Nnamdi Kanu said here. To be honest, this was the broadcast he made about Fulani people when he was saying that never accept a Fulani, because we're in a modern world, in the sense that this Fulani people carry their cattle and be going to different places. That is not what we need now. We're in a modern time. This is not the primitive time where our fathers used to, those days that the Fulani people can carry their cows. Now look at what is happening in Benue State. Look at, they have opened borders for them. Just like they said that Buhari was the one that opened borders for them, and these people came into Nigeria with their arms and their cattle, and now they are destroying lives and properties. Take a look at what happened in Benue today. A very tragic thing happened in Benue, to be honest, my people. Tragic thing. Little children were buried. Little children were burnt. A man lost his whole family. People were massacred in Benue. And this Benue I'm telling you guys about was the same Benue that they just attacked last 2 weeks. This attack happened last 2 weeks. And in that attack, they told us it was 129 that was attacked there. And you know, the Benue state governor was when he came out and was saying what is going on, that he knows the people that are attacking them, that the people that are attacking them are coming from Abuja, that is the Abuja politicians that are launching attack in Benue state. This one I'm telling you guys happened last week. They said they killed 129 people, and the Benue State governor was so angry that he came out to speak and said that he knows people that are causing problems in Benue State. The people who are disturbing them in Benue is the Abuja politicians. Now, this one I'm talking to you guys about that happened today by 200 people. And now we're beginning to ask, what is going on between the Benue, that's the residents of Benue, and this Fulani herders? This is not a clash of Fulani herders and farmers. Like, what is going on? These people burnt their houses. They burnt little children. Little children. Because of even because of YouTube restrictions, I would have actually shown you guys the video here. It's so terrible. So terrible. This is what we see in the site. This is why we say, whenever you accept or accommodate the Fulani people. The reason Nnamdi Kanu has been warning us about them for a very long time, but many people refuse to listen. Never accept a Fulani person. These people, they only come to collect your community. They want to take over. Now tell me, why are they burning houses? Why are they burning people's houses? Are they burning people's houses because them burning people's houses means they want war? Yes, this is what they are trying to say. They want war. They want to take over Nigeria. The shocking part of it is that our president is not coming out to say anything about it. But they're talking about real terrorists. Who are the real terrorists? Are they not seeing people that are attacking Benue State? Have people that are attacking Benue State? Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Simon Ekpa is in detention. So let them tell us who the real terrorists are. Yes, they should open up and tell us who are not the real terrorists. Who are not the real terrorists? Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Simon Ekpa is also in detention. So let them tell us who the real terrorists are. Look at what is going on in Benue State. If these people can never visit, we call a particular family head. So in all the attacks that happened in Benue today, these people did not account for a particular one person and say, this is one of them. So he's going to be able to bring out the other people who committed crime with him. They cannot. Even when these people, same people attack Borno State in Barak. You guys, Barak, that is not only one soldier that is always in Barak. There are many soldiers, thousands of soldiers. The soldiers could not say, we caught a particular person that attacked us. Instead, what the soldiers came to tell us was they attacked us and also made away with our weapons. Like, if they can attack our military, then we the civilians, we are nothing now. If they attack the military, then we the civilians are nothing. This is terrible. And many Nigerians are saying, wondering, please, what is going on between Benue residents and these headers? What is going on? What part is that? Like I you guys are following me. I've been saying this countless times on my videos. These Fulani headers, they don't have respect. Yes. Because when you go into people's community, you do what they ask you to do. It is their culture. You live by it. It's just like us now. It's just like the Igbos going to India, or the Igbos going to a different country entirely. You must live by their culture. You must live according to what they say. And you must be careful in someone else's community. You must be careful in someone else's land. You don't just come into people's land and you behave how you want. But you see this one here, this one people, they come into your community, they come into your land, and they're behaving anyhow they want. Like as if they're the owners of the land. Like as if they are the ones that have the land. They go as far as they buying our people in land that is not their own. They have the boldness, the effronteries to buy people in their own land, in their own community. God, this is terrible. Is this the reason why they were shouting it since? In fact, we started hearing rumors flying up and down saying that some of our governors are selling lands to these Fulani herders. And people went as well as pointing, accusing fingers at Buhari, saying that Buhari was one that opened borders for these people. He opened borders for them to come in, and they came in with their weapons and everything, and they came into Nigeria. Now, look at what is going on. We keep on hearing killings every time in Benue State. Benue is under siege. In fact, like I told you guys what happened in Plateau State. Plateau State is now empty, same as the way Benue is. This is totally bad, and the Benue people need to rise up and fight. You know, the worst part of it, this particular story I heard about one Mr. Jackson who buyed a Fulani man because the Fulani person wanted to buy him, so he bought the person. And you know what the judiciary people did? They put Jackson in prison. Jackson is in prison now because he was defending himself. So are they trying to tell us now that we cannot defend ourselves from attacks? So if what the Nigerian or the judiciary people are telling us that if you touch a Fulani person, you enter prison. Like, what type of law is that? People who is this not self-defense? People who are trying to buy you now overpower them. They say that it is a wrong thing. You've done the wrong thing. Thereby, you must go to jail. This is totally bad. To be honest, my people, I will not lie to you. The killings going on in Benue State is something to even declare a state of emergency in Benue. Yes, let the president declare a state of emergency in Benue. This is terrible. In the space of how many weeks we've had three attacks in Benue. In the space of 3 weeks or even 2 weeks, we've had series of attacks in Benue. It's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. And this is the people, you know, when I say many people contributed to the way Nigeria is, many people contributed to the way Nigeria is. Number one is Gowon. Gowon contributed to the way Nigeria is today. They contributed to whatever is happening in Nigeria. So as I want you guys to actually listen to this video and hear what Barrister Darlington have to say about what is going on in Nigeria, and I will be right back, guys. Just
during the war, part of the things Gowon did to cause more death in the Igbo land was to take all the money deposited in the bank by the Igbos, all our money, and gave us only 20 pounds. Whether you have 200,000 pounds or 200 million, or the federal government of Nigeria took it away, as long as it is owned by the Igbo man. He took them away and was using that money to fight us. What does that tell you? If it were today's world, what they did in the South was genocide. It wasn't a war. Because the Biafran soldiers were giving them hell at the battleground. Instead of them to battle them, they went after the civilians. Innocent civilians, women and children. That was why the casualty was so high on Igbo land. They left the real soldiers who were fighting them in the bush because they couldn't match the Biafran soldiers. They now vent their anger on innocent Igbo civilians, women and children. That was why there was heavy casualty.
In the cause of a war, is that acceptable? Even though we know that they said all is fair in war. But no, is that action acceptable?
That's why we are complaining. Yes, that's why we are. It's not fair. Under the Geneva Convention, you are not supposed to do that. Okay. Go and look at the recorded history of what happened. Women and children who were hiding in a church in somewhere in Onitsha, they slaughtered all of them. Frederick Forsyth said at least over 300 people that he saw. The
Nigerian military did that.
Yes, slaughtered all of them. And even Benjamin Adekunle, the Black Scorpion, he was boasting on how he was cutting down women and children in Igbo land. He was boasting of it. No, is that what you call a war? You are fighting armless women and children.
So, Barrister, why didn't that reintegration process and re-radicalization process
it's going on with terrorists
in Nigeria?
Yes, exactly.
It's happening with Boko Haram terrorists. They are de-radicalizing them, disarming them, and reintegrating them back into the society. And we've seen in all history of wars, like Rwandan genocide, like I cited, there was that program. It took place for peace and unity to be able to reign. Looks like it's some kind of closure for the people who suffered in that crisis. Why didn't that happen in Nigeria?
No, you should be asking Gowon, because he was in a position to do that, but he did not. He did not. So what is he telling me now? This is the man who would have taken care to heal the wound, but he did not. Now he's telling us it was necessary. It was not necessary. On what ground? Who started that war in the first place? Who started that war?
Okay, if the former head of state, Gowon, didn't do that, the heads of state before him, after him, I mean, why didn't anybody, even in democratic system, when former President Olusegun Obasanjo came in 1999, Jonathan was there, Buhari was there, even the current president now, why haven't any head of state or any president taken any action for that?
Because of what? Propaganda, disinformation. Promise, since that war happened, it had been recorded through propaganda that the Igbos started a civil war, that we wanted to disintegrate Nigeria.
Until IBB's
Good, until IBB wrote a book. You can see what we're talking about. So shame is on them now, including Gowon. This thing you are telling me now, Gowon have not deemed it fit to discuss what is going on in Plateau and Benue as of today. His own state, Plateau. He has not told us what happened. Why are they killing them in that state now? His own state, oh. He has never opened his mouth to utter a word about that killing going on there. This was exactly what they were doing to the Igbos that time until the Igbos reacted. This thing that's going on in Plateau, is it not enough to cause war? Tell me, is it not enough to cause war? This is exactly what happened in 1967 when they were killing the Igbos all over the place.
When lives are being threatened.
Perish. And you kept quiet, and you expect them to keep quiet. That was exactly what happened. Exactly what, this is the same modus operandi. But because these people have tolerated, either they don't have the liver to fight or whatever.
All right, Barrister, let's move on to other
stories. So I thank God it's happening under Gowon's nose. I expected him to talk about
he's from
it.
Plateau State.
I said I expected him to talk about it.
A lot of Plateau citizens have.
So my people, you guys have listened to what these people said here. To be honest, like I told you guys, Gowon is the person that actually spoils Nigeria. Yes, they're the ones. And another thing, these killings that you see now that is happening in Benue State was the time they were doing it to the Igbo people. But the Igbo people, you see, the Igbo people had to stand up for themselves on time and say no, that they are going to reject this one. This one will not. They're not going to accept this one. So the Igbo people stood up for themselves and rejected the killings. That's why you see. The Igbos want to separate. This killing that is going on now in Benue State, they were once doing it to the Igbos before the Igbos said it's not going to take place again. We are going to fight for our own rights. We will fight and make sure that the Fulani people stop buying us. So that's the reason why you see these Fulani people are not really invading Igbo land like that. Because of number one, the famous Nnamdi Kanu, and the Igbos have already stood up for themselves a long time ago. Now, just take a look at what is happening in Benue State. Just imagine the kind of massacre that happened in Benue State just today. Imagine. It was really terrible. It was terrible, guys. And I remember when the worst part of it is that the cost of the things we are facing in Nigeria is number one is that I don't know if I was the people in power don't even have sense. Like they don't even think outside the box. Imagine you catching a terrorist. Then you come and say the terrorist, oh, he's a repeated Boko Haram. We have done a rehabilitation on him, and definitely you have to put them in military. Is there anything like repented Boko Haram in Nigeria? Is there anything like repented Boko Haram? A thief is always a thief. A thief is always a thief. There is no change. Some of themselves may even go into the military and even start banging up there. And by that time, they're already wearing military uniform. And they will still be doing their crime. Then you will not be able to differentiate between the good military men and the bad military men, because they have said that they have rehabilitated and they have putting them into military. You see, Nigerians, the people in power they are not always thinking. They are not always thinking. You see the reason why we want to have our own nation. See the reason why even people want to have their nations. Because we found out that people in power, they don't know what they are doing. Igbos want to have their own nations. Just take a look at what happened. Tragic experience. Tragic. father was crying, mother was crying. Oh, I've lost my children. Oh, I've lost my family. A man lost his whole family. His whole family. And our president has not come to say anything concerning. In fact, ever since this brain attack happened, I've not seen somebody or the president or people in power come out to say, oh, this is what's happening. Oh, how did this happen? Or they have not come out to say anything about it. Like what thing has been going on. These people have not come out to tell the whole world that the president has not come out to talk. The people in power have not come out to talk. So sad. And I think that this thing actually got to the ears of the Benue governor. That is the Governor Hyacinth Ali. When he heard the first attack, because I told you guys this is like the third attack in 2 weeks. Sorry, in 2 weeks in Benin, this is like the third one. So when it got to the ears of the governor, he was so angry that he had to come out to expose everything. He said that the people who are attacking them are the leaders and the politicians in Abuja. That the people that are attacking Benin State. But the enemies are always within. The enemies are always within. Just like when they told us there was this rumor was flying, they were saying allegedly, they were saying that the rumor was flying, they were saying allegedly that the VP is one of the family members, that our vice president Shetima is one of the family members. And people are like, when they're not surprised. They are not surprised because the enemies are going to be within. If the governor of Benin State came out and said that the people who are attacking them, that are launching attack, that are sending people to them, is Abuja politicians, there's nothing that is not possible for these people. So when we were hearing those rumors and those allegations, and people were saying allegedly that Vice President Shetima is one of the people were not surprised because they know this is the kind of thing that is happening in Nigeria. Our enemies are within. Guys, this is terrible. To be honest, this is terrible. That's what they say. That's what Nnamdi Kanu say. Don't accept a Fulani man, no matter what. Before you even accept this kind of, you need to study their history. You don't just come out and accept people you don't know their history. You don't know everything about them. You cannot just come out and accept them like that. Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this for a very long time in all his broadcasts, but they took him as an enemy who is against the country, an enemy against Nigeria. But this man is not an enemy. This man is an innocent man, and all the things he has been saying. Remember when Nnamdi Kanu started this broadcast? He started it years back, and everything he has been saying has started coming to pass. You can see it now. All the things he has been about Fulani terrorists, everybody is nothing, and everybody is asking what he was talking about. And now people are not crying. You can see what is going on. You can see what's going on. What's not the Kanu will tell you? I want freedom for the Igbos. They have already found out that this country does not like the Igbos. Okay, we want our own nation. That's what the Kanu will tell you. I don't care whatever is going to happen. I don't care for your money. I don't care for your car. I want Biafra. That's what Nnamdi Kanu keeps saying, that he wants Biafra.
Are you not afraid for your life? And what happens?
I am dead already.
And at what happens if anything happens to you now? Do you have succession plans?
I am dead already. I was pouring some water, I do apologize. I am dead already. The only thing that can bring me back to life is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless. So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me. And I feel and I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our lives. We intend to change that. And by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, we shall be successful. My life doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Biafra. Everything else is irrelevant. And the zoo government, they know it. Everything is irrelevant. The only thing that matters to me, God is my witness, is Biafra, nothing more. I'm not doing anything. I don't have a car. I have nothing. The only promise I said to God is, give me Biafra, that's all. I don't want anything else. What am I doing with money? What am I doing with cars? I don't need them. The Biafra I do need.
Some of you guys have listened to what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, nothing matters to him anymore. Has money, doesn't matter to him. All he needs is Biafra to happen, because he has understood that, okay, only Biafra can actually liberate Nigeria. Only Biafra can liberate the Igbos. Yes, I've seen many cases whereby I see a Yoruba man or an Hausa man say that if Igbos divide together, they're going to follow them because they are tired of one Nigeria. I've seen people say it. Many people are tired of one Nigeria. People who want this so-called Nigeria are still people in power. I'm telling you guys honestly, the people who want this one Nigeria are still people in power. So guys, you can see the things that was happening in Benue State. It was a very tragic experience. So guys, I want you guys to actually look at this video and listen to what really happened in Benue State. As this Benue resident, a witness of it, came out to tell people what happened in Benue State. Guys, take a look at this video and I'll be right back.
Alright, so I am live in Yelewata in Benue State, where the attack took place yesterday that claimed the lives of over 200 persons, the herdsmen attack. Now, what my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak unless you will see it by yourself. So please follow me with the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burned. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please, this video is very sensitive, so it might be very disturbing for you. So a warning is on the video. Thank you. Now, these are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is another one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. Please. This is number 4. This is 5. This is 6. Now look at the skull of this one. This is 7. These are their bones. These are children that were burnt in this place. As I am counting now, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in this room alone. Look at their bones. Look at their bones. Please zoom in these bones. These are their bones. Now in this room again. This room again. Zoom in. This is another one. 1, 2, 3. These are bones as well. They were burnt. They were all burnt to ashes. Now let's go outside. Now this is another room again. This is another person. This one you can see. This one is still even very much fresh. The body is still very fresh. It's another room again. Another room again. This is another place, please come. See their bones? Get it? See bone? This is the bone of a human being. See, this is a child. This is a child. See another one. These are children. These are children that were massacred here, burnt to ashes here. Now, the reason why I came here, I'll go and interview some of the persons that were there, that witnessed everything, that can explain. The reason why I came is, one thing I've noticed is that it seems the government don't know what is happening. Maybe because it is not in their faces yet. I don't know why back in the day, when things like this happen, the news, the media bring it to our faces. But nowadays, it's as if maybe they have paid them not to come and talk about things like this. And it's... Please, bros, let's just go. So, please, who is that man that was there yesterday? Please, can you come? I'll still take you guys around the area so that you can see. Bros, please. Good day. My name is Very Dark Man. I just came here when I heard what happened. I came here to see the situation of things, and I'm not going to lie to you. What I saw now really broke my heart. Seeing all these people burnt to ashes, it really broke my heart. So I have just one purpose: to put it out there for the government to really see what is going on. You know. So please, can you tell us what happened yesterday? You don't need to use English. Use pidgin, more the flow well.
Okay. Yesterday we were in our farm at around 10:45.
10:45.
Yeah.
In the morning.
In the evening.
In the evening.
That is in the night.
Yes.
Then it started raining, so we were indoor. Then at about the time now, then the herdsmen, Fulani men, just came nowhere. They started with hunting us at the police station over there.
Yeah, at the police station. That's where it started.
Yes. No, fully, they knew very well that the police station are there and they are wearing arms, preparing for whatever that will comes. Then from there.
Did they chase the policemen away?
No, the policemen were there to attack them. They did their job.
They did their best.
Their best. Then from there, knowing that, okay, they have attacked them fully there, then another group was down here without the notice of the policemen. Then they started opening the door from one door to another. They were with many weapons. They break the door. While entering into the door, into the room, they'll pour the fuel, and then
light fire.
And then that is how it started. And we are hopeless. And what you have seen here now, a lot of people that die in our community is unexpected. We did not believe that such will happen in our own area, such will happen in our own town. Because we were thinking that the government is there for us. But around 10:45 p.m., there was no security to come to our aid. It is our community youth
that stood
up for this. We were hopeless. From 10:45 p.m. it started. Then it was around 2 o'clock. These people did what they want to do.
And they left.
They left.
Did these people manage to even exchange or fight anyone, or even take one as well? As they are tying your people, you fighting them? But did you manage to even take the life of any one of them?
Yeah, the youth tried a lot. What they would have.
No, none of them.
None of them. But what I mean is,
they tried their best to defend the town.
From there, the security came. When they see the policemen, sincerely, we need to appreciate the policemen. Because if not for the policemen, this town would have been down now. What you would have seen here would have been a mess.
Okay, let me go around the place because I saw a lot of places that are burnt.
Yes.
So please, let's go together.
Very dark.
I saw the amount of people. There that were killed. Yeah. Even here too. How many people do you say was killed there?
It was
40 people.
40.
Yeah.
Yes.
40 persons. Yeah. How many?
This is where they were right now. This is
This place 35 persons.
Yeah. So we'll move down.
Which place?
Let's go down. Let's go down.
Okay.
Where they were like that, we were burned inside the room. You see those things that are being covered here. It was done that they were burning people.
So my people, the people you guys just saw in this video are Benue residents. Yes, this was the attack, the fresh attack that just happened earlier, and I'm going to tell you guys it was really terrible. It was bad. You guys listened to what the witness said. He said that this thing started happening around 10:45 p.m. and these people were operating to 2 p.m. in the night. And the worst part of it, they said that they waited for the government to come and help them, but they were hopeless. The government couldn't help them. In fact, that they you can see, you guys saw for yourself. I don't want to really start narrating what, because it's a very tragic experience. Many people were bad in Benue State. Many people, in fact, according to the report, they say there were 200 people who were banned in Benue State today. This is really, really bad. Like, what is this country turning into? The worst part is that this person came out and said that they waited for the Nigerian government to help them, but they couldn't help them. Now they are hopeless. You can see the way they massacred houses of people. Little children were banned. Innocent children lost their lives. These people, like, I keep asking myself, what is the beef between these Fulani headers and this community? Look at the way the community is now empty and stranded. They went as far as narrating that their police, and in fact it was just that their youth really tried for them as well as the police. Like, what is really happening now? The shocking part of it, if you guys listen very well, they asked Very Dark Man, the activist, asked the witness, where was one person caught, like, was one of the headers caught? And he said no, that they were not able to catch anyone, that they were not even able to fight anyone. Are they trying to tell us that they have, these people have really overpowered them? This is terrible. This is what I always say in my video. Why is it that anytime that these people launch an attack, they can't be able to catch a particular one and say, oh, we caught one? Why? I think it's high time for the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to speak up on this matter. To speak up. Why is our president not talking about things that are going wrong? Why is our president not talking about the attacks happening in Benue State? This is 3 attacks that has been launched in Benue State of recent. This is just 2 weeks, and there's really been 3 attacks in Benue State, and the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not saying anything about it. This is really, really terrible. See the reason why Nnamdi Kanu has been warning us about this phenomenon. Never you accommodate people you don't know their history. But many people thought it was a joke. Now everything Nnamdi Kanu has been saying for a very long time now is coming to reality in Nigeria. People are testing now. People are crying and shedding tears day by day. Look at the way they are buying your people, and you guys still open mouth and say there is one Nigeria. To hell with the one Nigeria. They buy your people day by day, and you still come out and say you're one Nigeria. You see the reason why Nnamdi Kanu want the Igbos to separate. You see the reason. He want the Igbos to go on their own. This is terrible, guys. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts below. What do you really think about the incident that happened in Benue State, as well as the IPOB and the Biafra people have definitely opened their Biafra embassy in Germany. Just like I told you, there was a massive jubilation in Germany because they opened their own embassy. Now, finally, they finally get a meeting point where they can be discussing Biafra issues and things relating to Igbos. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share, and turn on the notification button to be getting all the latest news in this channel. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next live section. And also, don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu will be coming to court on June 16th, 2025 to continue his trial. And I'll be giving you guys updates and hints for what is going on live on court on 16th. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next live video.